Yeah. Hey guys. Welcome to a MCC prediction video.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Yeah, this is Klingon. Um,
No, I'm not. You're the one forcing me to be here. You're the Klingon.
I mean, you know. Um,
Yeah.
so,
Now let's start off.
just
Patrick, what's
so.
your favorite racial slur?
Yeah, you're like Tommy in it.
Yeah.
What's the worst word
Slur.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
I mean, that is a pretty childish question, so that fits for him.
Um, so just in case I don't get this uploaded before the actual event, just it is just look at this. It is December 10th at 9:51 p.m.
No, it's not.
So it is the day before the tournament,
It's
and I
10:51 p.m., dumbass.
what
10:51 p.m.
did my no? That's you didn't change to daylight savings.
No, I did. It's 10:51 p.m.
Yeah, it's not.
But it is. Are you
It's
stupid or
It's
something?
literally not. Anyway,
You're actually insane.
so I have gone through and done a bunch of statistics, and I have done individual scores for all 40 players, and I have figured out, of course, which teams get into Dodgebolt, and it is not Cyan. So basically, for procedure, it's a little bit scuffed, but not that bad, I don't think. I mean, yes, Michaelmcchill is in 13th place,
Oh,
but
you
it's
shared
not
with
that
Choo Choo
scuffed.
Mason T. Lewis.
Yeah. Or no, it's on your school account.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah?
2-2.
Yeah,
That's what
22,
school
yeah,
was.
yeah.
Not fucking opening that. I was going to open that so I could do a joke about leaving, but I guess I'm just going to leave without the joke. So, yeah. This
Yeah.
video sucks.
Bye, Klingon.
Screw you.
Yeah, so now he's gone. Anyway, so, yeah, I, just completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, so I got the previous 3 events that they've played in, their average from those events, and I've gone through every single event and gotten their teammates and how well they did comparative to their last 3 with those specific teammates, and I have not added, but like I've connected that, like I've gotten through all of the teammates in the MCC 19, and I have chosen their I have gotten their scores from previous MCCs in relation to each other, and this is what I've come up with. Basically, and then this is the worst possible word to use here, but I just had to guess for people who have never been on a team with any of their teammates before. Like everybody on Cerulean. So I just gave them the benefit of the doubt and said they do 3% better than their averages. And then I also did a couple of other things, but I genuinely can't even remember what that was. And I got their averages for each game that is in the thing, and I put them here. I decided that the most likely one to be skipped is parkour tag, because everybody hates parkour tag or something. I don't really know what that's about. And this is the most likely order based on when they typically get played. I was very close between these two, Sands of Time and Survival games, but this is and also Grid Runners and Sky Battle. They always seem to get played first. Anyway, moving on to the. I guess we'll start with team predictions. So, I did not put the games at the top of these. I'll just do that right now. I don't know if this will work. No, fuck. I'm just not gonna do that. It's not a problem. So first game is Sky Battle. That's going to be obviously a big game for teams like Emerald and Cyan. This is the, or maybe I don't want to do this. This is boring. Basically, the big thing here is that the Dodgebolt teams are yellow and I think, yeah, it's red. Yeah, yellow and red, because yellow does very well in, well, just kind of very well in every game, actually. This one's really good. What's that? It's Build Mart. Yeah, we all knew they'd do well in Build Mart. They've got a Build Mart team here. And then Emerald, I have always believed that Emerald is worse than yellow. I guess it is very close. I've always said it's very close, but it is very close, but the yellow does pull ahead because of their absolute dominance in Build Mart. They kind of get smacked in every other game. Well, they win 5 and 6. So, what are those two? Hole in the wall and to get to the other side. Really? Dream lost to get to the other side? Oh yeah, and also, for Slimecicle stats, I used, Quackity stats. Just because that's probably the best comparison. The other one I was thinking about was Carl Jacobs, but I went with Quackity. And for the record, Slimecicle, if he does as well as Carl Jacobs, then I'm pretty sure this number goes up above this number, and it'll be a green versus, or emerald versus yellow Dodgebolt. But anyway, I guess I'll just move on to the individual predictions. This one's fucking insane. I'll just say that right now. I have very little idea of how this happened. I think Michaelmcchill just really gels with the rest of his teammates. Yeah, I think that's the highest in the event, the 13.7. No, Shovel does better, because Shovel does very well with Wilbur and Scott. And I don't think she's ever been with Jack Manifold. I'm not sure about that. Anyway, Michaelmcchill does very well with Kara and with Captain Sparkles. And, it's just, oh yeah, and then also, so basically, this is the expected column here, is the previous 3 event score, the average, and then this is the score that they get, come with their other teammates. If it is italicized, that means I changed it in some way. Dream, for example, he got a minus 26 with Tubbo, and he's never played with Rambo or Slimecicle before. I did not use Quackity's stats for that. That was because it was the absolute slaughter in MCC 9. Yeah, so that's the only time he's played with any of these 3 people. So I just decided that was a little harsh. Like, minus 26, that gives him like 2,300. That makes him worse than Rambo and Tubbo. And I thought that was probably very wrong, so I just halved the number. I did the same thing here with Filza, because I don't think he can possibly get like 1,300. I mean, it's possible, but also very unlikely. So I have that one as well because it was a little bit ridiculous. The other ones that are big are George. He comes off of his massive winning streak. I mean, it's not even that. Like, it's still above his MCC 17 performance, but he comes off of his massive winning streak from MCC 18 and MCC All Stars, and that is what brings his team below yellow. And then there's also these guys, and of course Dream is the big one, which pulls his team below yellow. Also, to account for the momentum bonus, by that I mean if you do well in the first game, then you tend to do better in the next ones because you're off in a good headspace. Basically, this entire thing here is about headspace. It's about how well you gel with your teammates, how you feel during the tournament. So if you're in 8th place, you're not feeling too good, right? So like you're like, oh my god, I've just completely flopped. Like Fruit Berries down here. He's going to be in like 6th place or something, or like 7th with that team, and why did I do this? Oh yeah, okay. So for these ones, none of them have ever played on a team with each other. So I did the normal 3% positive for Fruit Berries and Vigumiho. And then I didn't change anything for Ryguy Rocky because I think, like what happened to Vic, since he hasn't played in so long, he might be a bit rusty. So I just kept it even for him, and then I did a plus 15 for Awesome Dude because he's only played in the one, and usually you get a lot better after the first one. Like, I feel like he'll be more of a sneak snag sort of growth there. Of course, his team in 18 wasn't as bad as Sneeg's was in 17, but oh yeah, and then also the bolded ones, it's for new players, it's just the average of the scores that they ended up getting. This doesn't really. This is literally just like, okay, so there's these numbers shouldn't be counted, but it's just like it adds more if they are. So I just gave what I thought seemed fair. A lot of this is a rough sketch, but you know, this is also way too fun to not just make shit up. So yeah, I will finally get to this, the part that we've all been waiting for. So, my top 10: Quig, Sapnap, Pete, Puns, Fruit Berries, Dream, Tubbo, Scott, Captain Sparkles, and Rambu. So, I guess I'll just go through these 10 at a time. So yes, obviously, Emerald Elves, they get their 3 top 10 players all in the top 10. It's not even that close. Wilbur is a solid, like, 80 points behind Rambu. And, of course, Rambu still can't get above Captain Sparkles, except that one time. I can't remember which one that was. But he got above Captain Sparkles once and never again. and that continues by 2 coins. And then, and also, I do expect that these will be magnified somewhat, so, like, this one will probably be up 300 coins, and this is actually probably about right, but this one will probably be down, like, 100 coins, like, 50 to 100, and I can't see 35th place getting 1,500 coins, 1,575. It seems a bit steep, but their score actually, the 81,962, actually really fits well. If I'm not mistaken, it's a little bit low, but I couldn't really figure out. I was too rushed on time to figure out like a way to make that any better. Other than just like giving people points randomly, which I've done multiple times in this video already, but I think there's a line to be drawn here. And it would just help yellow more because Quig, he'd probably end up with like 3,500 if I did that. And that would just put him so far ahead of Sapnap that it's not even funny. So basically, you've got all your S tiers here. You've got Fruit, Pete, Sap, and Quig, and then Dream. And then who am I missing? Oh yeah, Technoblade. I don't care. He's not here. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know what to draw from these. The big shocks are Michaelmcchill getting almost as many points as George Not Found. Wilbur Soot doing one of his best performances ever. The other ones are Filza continuing his poor point count streak. This one's actually interesting. I didn't remember that I had him this low, but this one's probably screwed because his statistics are so wonky from getting like 1,400 and then 2,500. My calculator just doesn't know how to handle Sneak Snag. Then I guess the other one is the entire purple team just kind of fell apart. They were projected in 9th place, and then when I took coins away from them for like the bad juju, they just kind of fell apart. Tapple gets, I think, his worst performance ever. I might be wrong about that. CPK being very close to his worst performance ever, I think. And then like except Nikki does well. That one's nice. Nikki does well. And Sam also getting like 400 coins above his previous score. I don't know if there's, oh yeah, and Krinios being below Michaelmcchill. I can't believe that. So if I were to put a personal guess on this, I think Michaelmcchill will probably be in like 18th or 19th. But you know, the numbers only lie sometimes. I guess for the final thing, I'll just go through like which teams are, or which players do, like the top 5 players for each game. So starting with Sky Battle, that would be Quig, Sapnap, Dream, Fruit Berries, and Puns. It's, you know, it's the people you'd expect. But also, interestingly, Tubbo is in 6th. I just feel like that's a big one for him. Because, you know, I mean, I guess he's in 7th overall, but it it's just weird seeing somebody who's definitely not an S tier up there. Like, I don't know. And then also, the second, Michaelmcchill. Michaelmcchill down here, above, like, Rambo. Or, like, Captain Sparkles. Oh, no. That's... Oh... I haven't noticed that before. This is hilarious. But also green. Wow. I didn't know. Wow. That's impressive. Green always impresses me. It's just like what he does best, you know. Top 5 teams in Grid Runners. Oh yeah, the grayed out ones are the ones which are team sharing games, like point sharing games. So Grid Runners, the top 5 teams are Pink, the Pink Presence, so Scott's team, the Gingerbread Men, love the name, it's Pete's team, Emerald Elves, Dream's team, and then Yellow Yetis, Quig's team, and Cerulean Candy Cane's Fruitberry's team. Now, that is shocking. These top 2 teams, that is shocking, right? Like, you've got, I mean, it's just like 4th and 5th place overall are the ones who do best at Grid Runners. I guess it's because they didn't get a favorable game order. Because, like, you know, Grid Runners is 2nd, and they're both really good at team games, and then Build Mart is 3rd, and they're both really good at that as well. So, I guess they could have gotten up there. Like, especially Ginger. They're a threat. I don't know why, other than, you know, Pizza Hut. But, like, that one's a little bit weird to me. Like, people putting Ginger in, like, 3rd, and I'm like, no, they're way worse than like Yellow or even Pink. I mean, they're not way worse than Pink. That's an exaggeration, but Pink is like solid all around, and then Orange does have a quote unquote support player. So. Sorry, Gemini Tay. Build Mart, you've got Yellow, obviously knocking it out of the park, and then you've got Pink, again a team game, Orange or Ginger, again a team game. So these you see, and then oh my god, that's surprising. George's team getting 4th in Build Mart. Huh. Yeah, so that one's interesting, and then finally, of course, Mint getting probably what is their best performance in any of these games. So the big thing here is the Yellow sweeps this one. Like, what is that? Like, they get 1281 and they get like 1391. Yeah, they get like 100 coins more than anybody else. And, you know, the next 2 places aren't even people in contention. So really, like, over their competition, they get like 180 coins. Or like Emerald, Jesus. They get like 300 coins there. It's like, this is almost certainly what saves them. If they don't play Build Mart, they don't win. Of course, that's what I thought was about, like, Ace Race, but because I did had this done before they said Ace Race wasn't going to be there, but and they were winning that one, and I was like, oh my god, they do really well in Ace Race because Quig gets first, but, you know, Ace Race isn't there anymore. That means they're probably not going to do as well, and they did. It is a lot closer now. It was a landslide for Yellow before. Oh yeah, also, Cyan, if you haven't got... Oh my god. Ninth place. If you haven't caught on, Cyan doesn't do very well here because Cyan has been flailing lately, like Filza and Tommy, and so that, and then Sneeg is completely unpredictable. I'd probably put him in the 2400 range, but maybe 2200. His 18 team was really good. So like 2200 range, that gets them a lot higher, but the stats only kind of lie sometimes. So they end up getting 6th in the tournament in this simulation, and or this prediction, and it was rough for them because I feel like they're way stronger than 6th as a team, but I just don't know. Like, they're too unpredictable. And also, Sapnap is not the best S tier. I just want to point that out. Because when you take away everybody's best score and leave them with just their second best and below, Sapnap is actually below Dream, putting him in last place for the S tiers. This is also being fair and removing Dream's best as well. So Sapnap just had one incredible performance, and the rest are just really, really, really good. But I feel like he might drop below Illumina as well. I'm not sure about that, but he does drop a lot without that. Like, what was it? 4,223 coins. Without that, he doesn't do incredibly well for an S tier. So, I mean, all 4 of these, or 3 of these 4 players are probably overrated by the statistics. And one of them is definitely underrated, but I don't think that's enough. So I don't know, probably like a 4th place team. Like, I guess behind, like, in front of Pink. Maybe 5th behind Pink, in front of Ginger. I don't know. These are rough. These are rough estimates, I will say that. But if I'm right, I'm going to say that they were perfect. So, in Battle Box, of course, you've got Sapnap, and then Dream, Pete, Rambo, and then Wisp. Wow. So, obviously, this is a big win for Wisp. That's the first thing, because Wisp comes in 28th place overall, and he gets 5th in Battle Box. Everybody knows Wisp is a great Battle Box player, but the fact that he, on a 9th place team, does that. Also, a note here, the people who are on the same team in Battle Box and survival games, they tend to get, and Sky Battle too, they tend to get closer together. So, like, but not like the same, like in Grid Runners, Build Martin, Sands of Time. So, like, Wisp will probably do a little bit worse, or Nikki will do a lot better in Battle Box, as an example. Just because, you know, they win the same games, they lose the same games, the only difference here is kills. So, I think Puns will probably end up taking that spot from Wisp in the actual event, but I could totally see Rambo being in there, because Emerald is a very good Battle Box team, too. Like, these are I like this. I like this list of people. It's got just enough surprises. And it's not like Rambo is like bad at BattleBox either. Anyway, like it's one of his best games. It's just like, you don't really think of Rambo being a top 5 player. So then we move on to Hole in the Wall. That would be Pete, Fruit, Quig, Sapnap, and Rambo again. Rambo and Tubbo doing better than Dream. Of course, naturally, Hole in the Wall has never been Dream's best game. I will point that out. I'll be fair. But, wow. That's impressive. Oh my god, Michaelmcchill. Michaelmcchill is the actual, like, green of this event. It's just like, he just does so much better than he should in everything. Wow, Yellow does very well in Hole in the Wall. This is game 5. What is their score here? Oh yeah, holy crap. I think that's a first place. Yeah, they win Hole in the Wall. I would never expect Captain Sparkles to do that well in Hole in the Wall, but he's 8th. I've always thought it was a mediocre game for him. Yeah, and I guess statistically, it's on his higher end. It's way the hell better than Sky Battle. But anyway, Hole in the Wall, obviously Pizza Hut takes first because Pizza Hut is the MVP. And then Rambo does surprisingly well again. I think those are the big takeaways. Also, Filza, not doing poorly in a game. Filza in 7th. To get to the other side, you've got Quig, Rambo again in 2nd. Oh my god, Rambo is popping off. Holy crap, Dream isn't even in the top 5. I mean, yeah, Krinios is great to get to the other side, and Quig is also good, and then I guess Puns and Fruitberries are also good. So, I mean, wow. That is impressive. What? How is Rambo getting less points than Dream at this point? Like, I need to look at this. So, it's Sky Battle. It's all Sky Battle. Yeah, that's literally it. It's Sky Battle, a little bit from BattleBox. And then, it's survival games. It's Sky Battle and survival games. But Jesus, Rambo, he's having, like, an amazing performance this time. Wow. I don't know his stats as, like, I'm gonna go to the MCC wiki. I'll probably want 18, actually, but it's fine. I just want to look through and see, like, why won't this go away? There we go. I want to see if Rambo's gotten top 5 in a game. Oh, Jesus. He won Hole in the Wall. Huh. Wow. I did not know this. I thought Rambo was just pretty good. He is absolutely standout and to get to the other side and Hole in the Wall. What about an 18? I am not seeing him anywhere. Which is interesting because this team did very, very well, too. Wow, not a single one. Yeah, maybe that's why I was getting that impression. It's just like, huh. Wait, what? Yeah, so... Yeah, I forget he gets 3rd every time. Wait. Oh my god, he gets 3rd again here. Oh my god, the curse. I think, honestly, his Rambo's curse is worse than Captain Sparkles. I mean, look at this record. 3rd, 9th, 3rd, and then 3rd again. Yeah. Wow. I was not expecting that. Anyway, I guess I'll move on to was that to get to the other side? Yes. Okay. Sands of Time. Top 5 teams. Orange being a very, very good Sands of Time team gets first. And then Dream with his strats going in second. You've got Mint in third. Wow, that is better than their build mart. That is actually really good. And then Yellow in fourth. So I guess this one and then wow, Scott in fifth here. Wow, these I thought they would do well. I guess. Oh yeah, these three have all gotten unlucky though, right? Recently, in Sands of Time, so that would make sense. And then, I haven't even mentioned the Simmers. I just want to give a shout out to them being, last. Sorry guys. It's not even close. The rest of the teams are too balanced for them to be not last. Yeah, so obviously Pete winning, and then Dream getting second, and then this team I thought they'd be really good at Sands of Time, but they're just pretty average. I don't know which people are contributing to that. I mean, isn't Michael like a great sandkeeper? I'm not sure about that. I wish Klingon was still here. Shout out to Klingon. So then finally survival games. You've got Puns, Sapnap, Fruit Berries, Quig, and Pete. And notice Rambu is... Wow! Zeus does better than... Oh my god, what happened to Tapple? I thought he was like a PvP player. Oh my god. This is a weird bottom 10. Yeah, so anyway. Yeah, this is absolutely where Rambu dropped the ball and got lower than Dream. I think if he had tied with Dream on this one, he would have yeah, no, not even then. He would have had to also do better in Sky Battle, but I can hope. That just because that would be amazing if Rambu did better than Dream this event. I mean, they're close. Like those three, Tubbo, Dream, and Rambu are very close together. Anyway, this is another one of those. Oh my god, what happened to Nikki? I am very confused. I don't even have words. Nikki doing better than Tapple, Filza, and Rambu and Sneeg. Oh my god. That's ridiculous, actually. On a 9th place team, wait, I just realized Nikki is the best player on Purple? Above CPK and Wisp and Tapple at survival games? I need to know what statistical anomaly caused this. Oh yeah, I should also point out that these scores here, they are slightly modified scores from the Ultra Sheep Lord's ultimate spreadsheet. Or actually, I actually got these from his team maker, but his team builder, but I just they're also on the ultimate spreadsheet, so thank you for those resources. They are very helpful. I don't want to watch through hundreds of VODs every day. Yeah, anyway. So, survival games is whack. I don't really know what happened here. Apparently Shovel's really good. And, like, Nikki is average. I have no idea what's going on anymore. I mean... Oh, and Michaelmcchill isn't the best, so obviously this must be this must be screwed because, you know, he gets 13th overall and he gets 22nd in wow, that's not even that bad. This is so scuffed. I love it. I really hope all of these come true because that would be a big kick in the balls to all of the people who oppose yellow supremacy. Yeah. So I guess that's all. That's all the big stuff. I guess I'll just one more time just read through who is in the like what order they're in. So we've got Quig, Sapnap, Pizza Hut, Huns, Fruit Berries, Dream, Tubbo, Scott, Captain Sparkles, Rambu, Wilbur, George, Michaelmcchill, 13th, Shovel, Krinios, Grian, Tommy, Solidarity, Ryguy Rocky, In the Littlewood, Smallish Beans, Jack Manifold, Tapple, Errett, Slimesicle, Awesome Dude. Wow, I just realized that the two new players, I mean, I guess Awesome Dude does way better than last time, but he still does worse than Slimesicle. Also, I think this might be a little bit high for Slimesicle. Just a guess. But, you know, this is what it says, so I'm just gonna go with it. So Slimesicle, Awesome Dude, CPK, Wisp, Kara, False Symmetry, Filza, Sneeg, Rendog, Gemini Tay, V Gumiho, Niachu, Critic Zeus, James Turner, Vixella, and Dr. Gluon. So those are my epic, scientifically proven as fact predictions. Yeah, I guess I'll just go into that view now. This is teams in order. And I will say, oh yeah, I guess last thing before I go, I will make my team predictions. Yellow's gonna come in first, get into Dodge Bolt, because because, you know, if MCC is in fact scripted, they would want Michaelmcchill to get his 4th win, and also Captain Sparkles his 1st win, and also Quig his 1st win since MCC 5, I think. It was somewhere around there. And that would be a beautiful comeback story for all 3 of them, and then Kara's just there. And then, in 2nd place we've got Red. 3rd place we've got Rambu. Sorry, Rambu. In 4th place we've got Scott, because that team is like completely slept on by everybody. Like I've seen people saying they'll be in like 6th or 7th. And that's just lies. They're going to get 4th, I promise. They're going to do better than the Gingerbread Men. Which is really sad, because I love that team, but, you know, 5th, and also, like, statistically they do really well. It's just, I don't expect this to be one of Pete's best performances. You know, he's been doing worse recently, and like if he gets his like 33-18 or whatever, oh that's too much. 33-18, then you know they get like probably above pink, but I just don't see them making it to Dodge Bolt. Like they could, especially if green pops off, but they're just like, you know, they're fine. Then cyan, the most massive shock because, you know, statistically they can't get below third, but I've got them in sixth because Tommy and Phil have been doing very poorly. Actually, Tommy's been doing okay, but Phil's been doing very poorly lately. And Sapnap isn't as great as literally everybody in the world says, even Technoblade. Yes, you're all wrong, even Technoblade. So, then in 7th place we've got Cerulean, because they've got... I highly doubt that they'll have any chemistry whatsoever, but I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and put them in 7th, just like everybody else in the entire world. It's kind of weird how, like, you know, you've got your 1st place, which is cyan, and then you've got your 2nd place, which is emerald, and then you've got your 7th place, which is cerulean, and then you've got your 10th place, which is sapphire. And those are like the only ones which are universally agreed upon. Like it's the top 2, and then the last one, and then number 7. It's so weird. So then surprisingly, Mint only getting 8th. You know they are the best team according to Scott. I guess we'll see pretty soon, but none of them get in the top 15, so I'm going to say they're probably not. Still don't know what statistic that is. And then purple in last. Sorry, Tapple. Anyway, bye.